Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. I'm an elder law and probate attorney in New York. And yes, I'm gesturing to the camera. Palms up. Palms up. Here for you to absorb. I absorb only positive energy. You could discard the negative energy. Welcome. Today's topic. Letting you in on the process of engagement between me as the attorney and clients. So, a couple of different ways that the relationship begins. One of which is client telephones, either from a referral or from Facebook or an advertising campaign or recommended from a colleague. So this given couple, married couple, happened to know from the community in which I live. So they became clients. A rather typical scenario is that I send information, written material, in advance of the appointment. This way they get to take a look at it on their own time, right? People process information differently. Some like the spoken word, some like these videos, some like the written word. So I try and hit all of the modalities because over the length of time that I am an attorney, I've acquired them all, right? So I have written material about this subject matter. I have plenty of videos, and the spoken word is me having the interview. So this family, husband and wife, received the written content. Then they came into my office and we met and we discussed, the scenarios, the hypotheticals, their actuals, the family family constitution, the makeup of their family. So, and then I give a written intake form, right? Some of it is food for thought, suggested things to put down, stocks, bonds, brokerage accounts, so on. And then based on the interview, the engagement with that written intake form, I start to draft, and then the process can go back and forth. And so I happened to see one half of this power couple, and just in the community before the second appointment. And she said, I forgot in the intake, I forgot to put down any information about my house. I gave you my address, but I didn't mention that I owned the home that I'm living in and that I still have a mortgage. So now because I know them, I know that they have a house. I don't necessarily know whether or not they have a mortgage, but now I understand this. And the question to me was, I completely, forgot to put that information, and then I didn't know about the house because I thought about it, and I have a mortgage. Well, that's okay. You can have a mortgage, and the mortgage and the house. So again, a different, rather typical scenario is that a person will have a mortgage on their home, and then they'll want to put the home into a trust. So when you put a home into the trust, you have to retitle it. Now what happens to that mortgage? Well, the mortgage follows through, it carries through, and there's a federal law that permits a home with a mortgage. It allows it to be placed into the trust, and it doesn't cause the acceleration clause. It does not cause the acceleration clause. Doesn't cause it to ignite, accelerate. All right, I'm going to end the video now, but you can have a mortgage, and I guess the takeaway from this is for any given client, there's a give and take, there's a back and forth, there's always open lines of communication. So this way, whatever you may have not thought of or forgotten to put in the initial intake, it will get done, it will get placed into the trust, and we'll work through it all.